Before I get into this video, I just want to say, if you have not watched Stranger Things yet, if you're not caught up, you might want to get up out of this video, all right? It's going to be some spoilers in here. All right, so Kate Bush, Running Up That Hill, Resurgence. For those of you who know, y'all know. But for those of you who don't, and you don't plan on watching the show, I'm going to just tell you this. That song has gotten extremely, extremely popular again. You know, it's such a good or great song on its own. But with that scene with Max, oh my goodness, man, it just went hand in hand. I don't think they could have picked, I don't know if any other song would have, you know, hit like that one did with that. But we're going to check this video out because I always talk about music reactions and stuff, how artists back in the day when they were young, they signed these contracts and, you know, they end up not even owning the rights to their own music. So we're going to see what she did because we're on a grunge channel and I'm just trying to see, you know, how much of this revenue she's getting. Because, I mean, it is blown up, man. So we ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Thanks to Stranger Things, Kate Bush's song Running Up That Hill is topping the charts 37 years after its release.
Right.
What does Bush think of it all? And how is her bank account faring? Keep watching to find out. Kate Bush is one of the most beloved and influential British musicians of all time. Born on July 30th, 1958, Bush was a precocious child, playing violin and piano at a very early age. She was even writing musical compositions at the young age of 14. Bush's first breakout single was 1978's Wuthering Heights, which instantly launched her into music stardom.
Well, when I was young, it was really the music that my brothers played. And I'd pick out the stuff that I liked and listen to it with them.
With immensely popular albums including Hounds of Love, The Dreaming, The Sensual World, and Ariel, Bush cemented her label as queen of art pop. Her influence is immeasurable. She has inspired musicians such as Enya and Bjork, and music critics continue to be wowed by her lyrical range and unique talent. With a career as illustrious as Bush's, it's hard to see her artistic fire ever burning out. However, NME notes that she actually stopped touring for 35 years. She re-emerged for a 2014 tour and then again in 2022, when Bush was yet again topping all of the charts. The reason for that, as you may have guessed, is because of the hit Netflix show Stranger Things. If you somehow aren't already familiar with it, Netflix's Stranger Things is a supernatural horror series created by the Duffer Brothers. The show has been immensely popular since its 2016 debut, winning 7 Primetime Emmys along with 77 other awards and 216 nominations. Odds are, if someone watches Netflix, they probably have seen Stranger Things. The show is a love letter to movies from the 1980s like Ghostbusters and The Goonies, as well as cultural trends of the era like slasher films and Dungeons & Dragons. It stars a delightful gang of kids who go on supernatural adventures filled with monsters, conspiracies, and mysterious psychic powers. So just how did Kate Bush and Stranger Things suddenly become connected in the pop culture consciousness? Bush's 1985 song Running Up That Hill is the character Max Mayfield's favorite song, and she listens to it throughout the 4th season. In the season's 4th episode, the song plays during a pivotal and highly dramatic moment for Max and her friends.
Will Kate Bush, lose her magic power or something?
Kate Bush? Never.
You're a Kate Bush fan?
Yeah. Now I am.
As you might guess, fans immediately started playing Bush's song on repeat on various streaming services. As Billboard says, the song became a #1 hit across the world for a week, smashing records and putting Bush's name back in the spotlight. According to NME, the pop queen accumulated a whopping 57 million streams over the course of the week.
Wow.
What does Bush herself think of all this? Well, she loves it. The singer has made multiple statements praising Stranger Things for its use of her music, and she's emotionally moved to know that a new generation is experiencing her music.
You see that right there? Praising them for the use of her music. Because that scene was so emotional, man. And like I said, as an artist, you're like, oh my God, you know, like I know she was feeling some type of way seeing her music with that scene. I know it touched her, but like, it's incredible.
What does Bush herself think of all this? Well, she loves it. The singer has made multiple statements praising Stranger Things for its use of her music, and she's emotionally moved to know that a new generation is experiencing her music. She said in a statement, "I'm overwhelmed by the scale of affection and support the song is receiving, and it's all happening really fast, as if it's being driven along by a kind of elemental force. I have to admit, I feel really moved by it all. Thank you so very much for making the song a #1 in such an unexpected way."
Man.
On top of all the respect and love from fans, Bush has earned quite a payday from streaming platform revenue.
Of course.
As The Sun reports, Bush will make at least £1 million from all of the streams, turning a handy profit on work she did decades ago.
I'm sorry you're number 2 this week, Kate.
Well, I think that's pretty good,
It's better than being number 3.
Running Up That Hill is undoubtedly Kate Bush's most popular song at the moment thanks to Stranger Things, and she gets to keep a sizable chunk of the revenue the song generates. The Sun notes that Bush was taking in £250,000 a week at the height of the song's popularity, which might continue well into the future, as long as Stranger Things continues to be popular.
Right.
Unlike many other musicians, Bush has an unusual degree of control over her music, owning the licensing, publishing, and songwriting rights to the track. As
That's
such,
what I'm
most of the
talking
profits
about.
from her music basically go to her bank account. Noble and Bright, the company behind Bush's music, also belongs to her. Warner Music Group is the official distributor of the song, but Bush still retains recording rights. Thanks to her retaining all this ownership, all of the attention makes for one huge win for the Queen of Art Pop. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more.
That is what I'm talking about, y'all. The fact that she owns the rights, man, it's like, I just feel like a lot of these record labels back in the day, they were taking advantage of these young, gifted artists because they knew a lot of them probably didn't come from nothing. So they was like, they showed them some money and they were like, their eyes lit up and then they just signed whatever, you know. But the fact that she has control, that's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how it's supposed to be. Because it's like, it's crazy, like when I react to music and somehow, some way, the artists end up seeing it and they'll share it. But also, sometimes it'll get blocked. And it's like, how could the artist share my reaction and enjoyed it and gave me a shout out, but like you do other songs and you get blocked? It's weird. It's weird. But then I wanted to see this because, you know, I was hoping for what they said. I was hoping that she did own the rights so she can get because she deserves it, man. That, like I said, that song goes so. I'm just thinking, I know it's a lot of songs out there they could have chose, but I don't think none of them would have hit like this one would have. You know, because her voice along with the lyrics is just perfect. But hey, appreciate y'all coming over. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.